Alright, so today we are seeing yet another incredible upward movement as expected. Now you may ask, are there any signs of a top? Any signs of weakness? Is there any technical evidence suggesting that the market might correct from here? Well, not at the moment, but I'm gonna tell you what the market needs to do in order to confirm, in order to trigger a correction. This is the Finance Hydra channel where you receive daily analysis without bias directly and professionally. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily study. And yes, we see SPY going up nicely today again, right? Because after all, it's still an uptrend. The trend, the momentum is still very bullish. What's SPY's next target? What is its next resistance level? $613. Okay, that's our next target over here. What's more, apparently, it seems that SPY is making a gigantic V-shaped recovery, better observed on the weekly chart over here. Okay, so we see a fantastic rally for many weeks right now. We are maintaining the upwards momentum. We are still making higher highs, higher lows, trading above the 21-day EMA, which is now pointing upwards, by the way. So even if we see a sign of a top, even if we see a top signal getting triggered over here, remember, the trend is still very bullish. Any pullback to the 576 or maybe to the 21-day EMA again could be just another harmless pullback because the trend is still bullish. Both trends are made of higher highs, higher lows. Eventually, yes, we see lows, okay? We see corrections. There is absolutely no reason to panic over corrections. Now, you may ask, but Nathan, what if we lose these support levels for real? Then okay, then we may see a sharper correction on the weekly chart, possibly a reversal on the daily chart. But for now, this is just fiction, okay? The future does not exist. For now, as far as I know, we are maintaining the uptrend period. Now, the key support level over here on the daily chart is 576, okay? This was a previous resistance level here, support here, resistance here, and the support here again this week, this Monday. Now, if we see SPY losing this key point next week, making a bearish candle on the weekly chart, then I'll be more convinced about a top signal on the weekly chart and about a sharper correction on the daily chart, okay? But as long as we see SPY maintaining its price above this support level, the uptrend, the momentum will remain extremely bullish, all right? So for now, let's pay attention to these two key points, all right? 576 support level, $613 resistance level, okay? There is no sign of a top for now. Now, the QQQ shares a very the exact same reading over here, but in this case, the key support level is the 503. The previous resistance here, support here, support here, support here, now support here again, all right? So if we see the QQQ losing 503, then okay, then only then I'll be more convinced about a bearish reaction, all right? And that's the main difference between professionals and amateurs, because amateurs, they have their ideas and they try to see for confirmation on their charts. Here we work the other way around, because we wait for confirmation on the charts in order to reject, in order to cancel the previous reading, our previous reading, okay? So what's our reading right now? We are very bullish, maintaining the bull trend, doing higher highs, higher lows. As long as we do not see technical evidence suggesting that a reversal will take place, we will maintain this reading, okay? That's how we work over here, and it has been working very nicely for us so far. So okay, let's maintain our strategy. And what's the QQQ? What's QQQ's next resistance level? 539. That's where I see QQQ next, okay? 539. If we see a pullback over here, okay, great, fantastic. probably we're gonna see many other new opportunities in high beta stocks like Tesla, like Nvidia, AMD, Palantir, etc. So these stocks are performing very well right now. They are flying because, again, they are high beta stocks. They follow the market, okay? When you trade any stock, it's mandatory to know the beta of your stock, okay? If you don't know the beta, if you don't know where your stop loss is, where your target is going to be, why you are buying, the technical reasons that are triggering your buy signal or your sell signal, then you are just betting on the market, okay? We never bet on this market. We only trade using strategy, only with technique, all right? So for now, we see Nvidia performing insanely well. Our next resistance level is around 142, okay? Is there any sign of weakness right now? Not right now. But I understand that if we see Nvidia losing the 130s again, maybe we are gonna see a sharper correction ahead, and that would be very nice, because any pullback to the 21-day EMA could be just another buying opportunity, because Nvidia is maintaining the upwards momentum over here. And guys, that's because here we always obey the technique. No matter what anyone says, I see a lot of people afraid of the market, afraid of the tariffs, afraid of Trump, etc. Guys, just imagine if we were afraid, we would miss out on this insane rally over here. And yes, we did, guys. Yes, we did. We did buy several stocks. I sent you several signals through this rally over here on our Telegram channel, and you can join us as well, okay? It is totally free to try. Our service is free to test. Learn from us how to trade professionally, without stress, without fear of the news, right? We trade side by side in real time, and you and me together, you can join our community of traders and learn to be a consistently profitable trader, trading without stress, without anxiety. All right, we can help you a lot with this. Just take a look at our website. The link is in this video's description, right here below in the description. Come on and trade with us over there, okay? Now, if you ask me, Nathan, is there any buying opportunity on Nvidia? Not right now. Why? Because Nvidia is far away from our support levels, okay? We are far away from the 21-day EMA, far away from the 122, all right? So if we see another correction in the future, fantastic. Then we may see another buying opportunity, because remember, here we always buy near support levels, because the risk reward relationship is always very good near support levels, all right? So I hate the idea of buying far away from our support levels, okay? Because if we see any pullback, any harmless correction back to this 21-day EMA would be extremely frustrating. So I prefer to wait patiently, calmly, all right? We are swing traders, okay? We are not day traders. There is no pressure in trading with us, all right? So let's just calmly wait for Nvidia to make a pullback. Eventually it will, all right? I can't possibly guarantee performance, because honestly, that's unethical, but I can guarantee to you that yes, we are going to see a correction, and eventually we are going to see the risk-reward ratio good again. Okay, that's a very simple situation for Nvidia. Oh, so Nathan, you are saying that Nvidia is a sell right now. No, that's not what I'm saying. It is not a sell, because although we are far away from our support levels and it is not a buy, it is not triggering any top signal yet. Remember, 130. As long as we stay above 130, I'm not convinced about a pullback over here. And the Tesla looks incredible. We are seeking our next resistance level, 367. Okay, apparently Tesla is just unstoppable. All right, we see higher highs, higher lows, Tesla trading above the 21-day EMA. Any pullback to this 21-day EMA could be another buying opportunity again, all right? So because yes, we bought Tesla over here in the past, okay? We sold it near this target, but since we started this rally over here, we failed in capturing this bullish leg. We did capture many other opportunities in other stocks that are looking better than Tesla, if you ask me right now, but still, it would be nice to see another pullback so we can have another chance of buying it near our support level. And of course, as long as it maintains the uptrend, that's a valid trading setup. Okay, so that's the idea. All right, if we see any pullback, fantastic. For now, I will just wait on the sidelines over here. And the AMD did a top signal. Okay, we closed below the 115, but since today was a quite optimistic day, well, we see AMD still struggling above this support area, okay? Previous resistance level over here and over here again. Now it is a support level, all right? If we see AMD losing the support level again for good, then okay, a pullback to this 21-day EMA is totally plausible, expected, and even desirable. All right, for now, let's wait for a pullback. If you are in AMD, if you bought AMD, I'm very happy for you. Okay, I'm very happy for you. As long as we don't see another ugly top signal over here, okay, maybe you can still hold your shares. Of course, not investment device, but if we close again below the 115 area, I would be more cautious, okay? I would be more, not necessarily anxious, but I would be more, what's the word? Worry, I believe, right, of this stock, because we could easily see a pullback to this 21-day EMA again, all right, on the daily chart. On the weekly chart, we are maintaining an insanely bullish bias over here, breaking the 21-day EMA, I'm so sorry, 21-week EMA, all right? We are still looking good, but again, 115, let's keep an eye on this key point from now on. And we see Palantir trading above the 125. What's the key inflection point on Palantir? 125, okay? As long as we see Palantir's price above 125, it will maintain the upwards momentum over here, all right? As long as we see its price above this key point, no pullback, no correction will take place. We are gonna see another bullish rally, the continuation of this bullish rally, period. All right, remember, trading is reactive. It is not predictive, okay? We can't predict the future, but we can react properly. Will Palantir hold above this support level, previous resistance level? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea, but if we see Palantir closing below this key point next week, then I will be more, I will believe that yes, we're gonna see sharper correction ahead. What's our next technical support level? The 21-day EMA. Okay, and then we'll see if Palantir will give us another buying opportunity or not. But Nathan, what if we see Palantir losing this 21-day EMA again? The future does not exist. We don't know if it will. Maybe it will maintain its price above the 125, all right? But if we lose, okay, if we lose the 21-day EMA after a sharper correction, a very ugly bearish reaction, then all right, then we may seek our next support level, which is around 105. And that's it. Okay, that's it for now. This is as far as I can go right now, okay? All that I know is that we are above the 125, period. Now, we see IWM performing very well. I know we are dropping 0.50% in the post-market, but we are maintaining a very strong bullish bias over here. I gave you guys a buy signal on IWM on our Telegram channel while it was right here, near the support level, near the 21-day EMA. All right, that's quite obvious. Okay, we always love the most obvious, the easiest trades ever. Okay, Nathan, you just want the easiest ones? Yes, just the easy ones. Let's leave the hard trades for the amateurs and the institutional players who are forced to trade every single day. All right, we can just seek for easy trades together. Now, yes, we bought over here, and recently IWM hit our target, okay, around 209. Now, okay, target hit, I always recommend you guys selling at least partially when we nail a target. Now, since we are selling, I can't possibly tell to you guys to buy IWM, that IWM is a good buy right now. Yes, we are maintaining the uptrend. We see IWM looking very bullish, but to me, it is a sell for those who bought over here. Any sign of a top, there is none right now, okay? There is no top signal yet, but if we see IWM losing momentum, remember, the 21-day EMA is right here to act as a support level again. Any bottom signal in this support level could be another buying opportunity. Maybe we are going to close this little gap over here in the future, right? Around the 202. I don't know. But for now, I can't say that IWM is a good buy right here, right now. But if you bought IWM here with us, you can maintain your shares, okay? Because, but again, book profits partially. All right, but you can maintain some shares because as long as we stay above this candle's low over here from Monday, the 205 area, I don't see a real danger signal, okay? We are in a sideways congestion on the 1-hour chart, all right? If we lose the 205, then okay, we're going to trigger this congestion downwards. Then we may see a sharper correction. For now, let's observe how it's going to behave right here in this key point. All right, now, you guys are asking about MicroStrategy. Guys, MicroStrategy is a Bitcoin related stock. I told you guys that we on our Telegram channel we bought Coinbase over here, okay, near the support, again near support level, right? It is flying nicely, okay, it is going up very well. We bought over here, all right, it is going up very well. Now guys, Bitcoin related stocks are looking very good. They are supposed to be more resilient, okay? But they have high beta, okay? Coinbase has a beta of 2.62. This ETF is EBIT, right? IBIT, which we also traded over here. We bought over here, right? Has a beta of 0.73, okay? This is more defensive, if you ask me. Is more defensive than Coinbase, than MicroStrategy. So I prefer this ETF over a high beta stock when we see the market far away from support levels. Okay, of course, IBIT is also far away from its support levels, so it is not a good buy as well. Okay, so again, not investment advice, all right, but I don't see meaningful opportunity on Coin and the other Bitcoin related stocks, but MicroStrategy is approaching the 21-day EMA. Unlike these stocks, MicroStrategy is looking more attractive to me, okay? Which is funny, right? Because this one wasn't a few weeks ago, now it is again, all right? Any bottom signal confirmed above this 21-day EMA could be another buy signal. Okay, it could be another buy signal because we are maintaining the uptrend, okay? Any pullback to this support level could be just another harmless pullback. What's our next technical target? 543, okay? And that's a very good, realistic target to work with considering that MicroStrategy has a high beta. All right, and guys, if you are still watching this video and you are not a subscriber, consider subscribing because no one watches a video on technical analysis for 20 minutes straight. Okay, that's crazy. You do like the content, so I invite you to join our community, subscribe the Finance Hydra channel, and click the like button to support this channel as well. Okay, your like means a lot. All right, it really, really does. Okay, now, and of course, almost 20,000 subscribers. Okay, that's crazy. I always tell you guys, I started this channel to practice my English, okay? I could never imagine that I would have that much of people with me over here. 20,000 people, that's incredible. I thank you a lot for your audience, okay? I will always do my best to honor your trust, delivering the best content possible over here in this channel, okay? Now, yes, MicroStrategy is on my personal radar. Okay, any bottom signal over here could be fantastic, all right? If you tell me, Nathan, I want to buy MicroStrategy right now, set a stop loss below today's low around 389, and my target is for 543 over here. Okay, go for it. Okay, go for it. You have a tight stop loss. Your target is far away from the price. Look at this risk reward relationship. Looks very good. Okay, it does look very good. So I like that kind of trade. That's the kind of trade we do together every single day on our Telegram channel. So remember, join our Telegram channel if you want to boost your performance, if you want to learn how to trade professionally without fear, stress, anxiety. Join our community, join the Finance Hydra channel. Thank you so much for your audience, my dear friends. Have a nice weekend. Stay safe. Bye-bye.